Auch für Licht-Tontechnik oben, wir starten mit dem ersten Kampf von der Undercard, nicht von der Maincard, damit ihr Bescheid wisst.
I need an MFC card. Okay, so right from the very start of the show. My man.
Some idiot boy there.
So, good to start, yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the fantastic Messe Kassel, live from Kassel, Germany. This is Mixfight Championship 54 and MMA Bushido, with our officials in charge, Angela Root, and our supervisor in charge, Darut Sada.
Berlin wird weiter von rivalisierenden arabischen kriminellen Clans in Atem gehalten.
Was los? Für die Gang, für die Street, für die Fan, für die G.
Stop. Right, I didn't introduce the fighters. I just did the referees and the officials. So, ladies and gentlemen, we start our undercard in the featherweight division. 3 rounds of MMA rules with your referee in charge, Genghis Dana. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Kurdistan, Dania Tufik.
Berlin wird weiter von rivalisierenden arabischen kriminellen Clans in Atem gehalten.
Was los? Für die Gang, für die...
And facing him across the ring in the red corner, Sador Huya.
See, this is what the fuck we do. I've been saying what y'all do, but it ain't... Oh, fuck it, let's hit it. Cats running their mouth already. Till they get that gun in their mouth already. Now it's all front in the back.
And now 3 rounds of key 1 rules. Introducing first in the blue corner from Germany, Jalil Sulev.
Warum blendet er nicht den Grafik? Warum blendet er nicht Grafik?
Dan, we won't be doing, they're fighting now, aren't they? Undercard aren't doing face-offs and all that.
Warum muss immer jeder eine Stelle kassieren?
Yasmin, can I just be clear on something? The undercard, they're not doing face-offs, that's the fights, yeah? We're calling the fights.
Not face to face, only loud.
It's fight.
Go in the fight.
Right, cool, yeah. So that was number 2, yeah, in the red... Sorry? Red corner from Turkey, Enes Saleh. I've just done fight 2. I've just done fight 2, 1 and 2, guys. Fuck's sake. That's what I'm saying to you. You just said to me about a problem. I'm trying to understand what you're wanting to do. You can't just say it in the minute in German. I have to be clear on what you're saying. That's why I just asked you. We're doing fights now. I've already called in the blue corner. Now I've called in the red. So what's happening?
we starting yesterday the fight.
Yeah, and I've just done that. So where are they? So we're going to go through?
Yeah, but it's a not. So, okay. Give me 2 minutes.
I've already got it. Yeah. Guys, Yasmin, I'm sorry, but you guys have to, no, but people have to communicate to me. Like, I can't just guess. Like, he's going, oh, fucking problem. I can't just guess. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking winging it along with his idea, but I don't know what his idea is. Fucking bullshit.
Hallo?
Does anybody else know what he's actually doing, or is he the only person that knows what's happening? Or am I supposed to be guessing? Yeah, we're doing the undercard. No, and I've already called in the other one. Fellas, sorry.
Er nimmt die Wörter von rivalisierenden arabischen kriminellen Clans im Atembereich.
And our next contest in the blue corner, Jalil Soliv. And his opponent in the red corner from Turkey, Enes Saleh. And now we move on to bout number 3 from Germany in the blue corner, Tajid Smigo. And in the red corner from Lebanon, Mohammed Ali Tabaye. And bout number 4, we go live on YouTube with 3 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. In the blue corner, Marvin Staputis Jonas. Where's the graphic? Okay. And in the red corner from Germany, Timo Schiller. And from Germany in the blue corner, Samira Kinderman. Graphic. And her opponent in the red corner from Vietnam, V. Mai. Okay, so now on to the main card, yeah? On to the main card. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Mr. Kassel live from the city of Hercules, Kassel, Germany. This is Mixfight Championship 54 and MMA Bushido, where tonight we bring you an unbelievable card of MMA and Key 1 action, headlined by our 4-man tournament, blah, 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 with all of our main card live and exclusive around the world on DAZN. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first tonight in the blue corner from Palestine, Tanzil Houder.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip.
And his opponent from Albania, Christian Kurai. And in semi-final number 2 from Turkey, Erdan Sulinga. And his opponent from Germany, Emil Hunz. These are our contestants for our K1 MFC 4-man tournament. Who will be victorious tonight? Are they not staying on stage, the 4 contestants for the tournament? They're going to go all 4 and fuck off, yeah? All right, cool, no worries. And now we move on to bout number 3 from Germany in the blue corner, Alejandro Hijazi. And his opponent in the red corner from Poland, Pascal Zaro. And in the blue corner from Germany, bout number 4, he is Robert Biso. And from Iran, Hossein Mokoui. And in the blue corner from Romania, Aled Spiridan.
Mama, I'm a criminal. Mama, I'm a criminal.
And in the red corner from Germany, Sadulo Ukbelkla.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most ruthless, Michigan, most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no
And now we move on to bout number 6. Please welcome to the blue corner from Afghanistan, the Lion, Masoud Sadekpour. And his opponent in the red corner from Germany, he is Marc-Philippe Ungato. And ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner from Albania, please welcome Arnold Antoni. From Iran, Karo Gijahi. And from the United Kingdom, the Black Panther, Dominic Wooding.
This is the fucking shit I be talking about. Half-rapping ass motherfuckers.
And from Afghanistan, Nuraman Amirin. From Germany, Elijah Amoakani. From Albania, Sebastian Karay.
Weiter von rivalisierenden arabischen kriminellen Clans in Atem gehalten.
And from Germany, Georg Bilogrevik. From Turkey, Kore Chingis.
Right about now, NWA court is in full effect. Judge Dre residing. In the case of NWA versus the police department.
And from Croatia, Martin Perankovic. And from Germany, Giovanna Spas.
Imagínate.
And ladies and gentlemen, our last contest of the evening. Please welcome Gian Huinta. And from Germany, Simon Schuster. No, on the other one. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, later on our main card, we will be live and exclusive around the world on DAZN. So when I say Kassel, are you ready? Let the viewers back home know what kind of fight fans we have here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the fantastic Messe Kassel, live from Kassel, Germany. This is Mixfight Championship 54 and MMA Bushido, where we start our undercard with our officials in charge this evening. Angelo Roots, Murat Idikert, Bettine Kirchmann, Prince Ozer, Winfried Kreitel, and Cengiz Dana. And our supervisor in charge this evening, Davut Sidal. So, ladies and gentlemen, we start our undercard this evening in the featherweight division. 3 rounds of MMA rules with your referee in charge, Cengiz Dana. This contest proudly sponsored by Marleme. Introducing first, finding out of the blue corner from Kurdistan, Daniel Tufik.
Berlin wird weiter von rivalisierenden arabischen kriminellen Clans in Atem gehalten.
Was los? Für die Gang, für die Street, für die Fam, für die G's. Schau, wird die Tag und Nacht verdickt. Die Sonne untergeht, heißt es alles oder nicht. Für die Gang, für die Street, für die Fam, für die G's. Schau, wird die Tag und Nacht verdickt. Die Sonne untergeht, heißt es alles oder nicht. 6561, das Leben ein Testlauf. Tasch über Tasch, dieser Bezirk ist ein Crackhaus. Nachts immer wach, meine Jungs sind im Background. Siehst du meine Wumme, kriegst du Hunde so Blackout. Verlass die Vollblut, Libanon Night Freeze. Assassin, Tollwut, willkommen in den 90s. Fick auf die Bullen, das Zoll und dein Scheiß-Team. Mein Ziel, gleich fliegt, direkt in Highspeed. Bruder, ich bin vollgeladen, Brüder haben Druckerschaden. Rolex-Laden, Fotografen, du kannst nicht die Kosten tragen. Weiße Linie, roter Faden, ab Jahrzehnter Bock haben. Bei Palaber, dann wird die paar Kugeln durch dein Torso jagen. Was wollt ihr Hurensöhne? Für ein Wachen schießt das deine Welle Lobröhre. Ich gewöhnte mich an diesen Scheiß. Street Life, wir wurden hier durch Gestreich. Für die Street, für die Fam, für die G's. Scham, für die Tag und Nacht verdickt. Die Sonne untergeht, heißt es alles oder nicht. Für die Gang, für die Street, für die Fam, für die G's. Scham, für die Tag und Nacht verdickt. Die Sonne untergeht, heißt es alles oder nicht. Mach's wie Pablo, Chapo, Salo, Theo vor meinem Fuß, sag ich, du hast keine Wahl. Papa sind in Kasso, 300 auf Tacho. Fick ich diesen Start oder fick ich deine Ich mach mit dem Kuh ein Jackpot, hoch in Escort. Bist du frech, siehst du gleich Blut wie Edward. Google Headshot, die Ware ist sei klar. Der Match von der Einfahrt, SDK 1er. Willst du schnell oder Gras? Willst du grün oder weiß? Mein Läufer hat dabei, denn er muss Tüten verteilen. Das war eine düstere Zeit.
And here is opponent this evening in the red corner from Eritrea, Sado Huya.
See, this is what the fuck we do. I've been saying what y'all do, but it ain't. Fuck it, let's hit it. Cats running their mouth already. Till they get that gun in their mouth already. Now it's so front in the back already. Well, was it coming to that house already? And they sing a whole different tune already. Ever since that thing went boom already. Every hood, I'm that dude already. Ghetto pants, they getting renewed already. Y'all know how to talk already. I ain't got a damn thing to prove already. What's my motherfucking name already? It's not a fucking game already. Come on. What's up, I do? Got nothing to do with the fray you do. You fuck ass do. Fuck what you think, fuck what you say. 'Cause I'ma be the dog all day, all day. What's up, I do? Got nothing to do with the fray you do. You fuck ass do. Fuck what you think, fuck what you say. 'Cause I'ma be the dog all that shit. Way to the left already. Lie with every motherfucking breath already. Y'all must be niggas stupid already. With that bullshit that you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, our proud sponsors Marleme present 3 rounds in the featherweight division. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first Fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 170 centimeters tall, weighing in at 63 kilograms even, with a mixed martial arts record, 6 victories versus 3 defeats. Representing Temple Fight School from Kurdistan, Daniel Toufe. And facing him across the cage in the red corner, measuring 170 centimeters tall, tipping the scales at 63 kilograms even. Entering the cage this evening with a record of 1 victory versus 1 defeat. Representing Fit for All Gym from Eritrea, Sada Haya. Over to your referee.
Wiederbein. Dann jetzt Jab. Was? Hände zu. You want a doctor or it's okay? Are you okay? No, not okay. Are you ready? Time, fight! Jab, pass. No. Jetzt, Bein. Kontrolle, Bein bereit machen. Hey! Gut. Kopf. Kopfstoß, Alter. Nicht reden. Kopfstoß. Okay, durch. Seppe. Richtig, aber richtig. Bereit, Dani. Alles gut. Hey. Benja. Hey. Benja. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, the red corner retires 45 seconds into round number 1. The cheer for your winner in the blue corner, Daniel Toufe. ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the blue corner from Germany, Johannes Sullivan.
Wir haben Hunger. Willst du mich töten? Dann zieh eine Nummer. Biarritz Leadership. Chablis zu meinem Hummer. Schalldämpfer drauf, Peilsender aus, nie wieder Kummer. Unterplanen auf Plastik. Wir warten bis Nachtsicht im Hafen auf Frachtschiff. In Container mit Schiffen über die Reling geschmissen, bis die Ware an Land ist. Wir rufen Leute, um Dinge zu regeln. An alle deine Freunde, die im Internet leben. Bei uns werden Dinger gedreht, während Deutschrap im Internet lebt. Erzähl mir nicht, aus welchem Viertel du bist, denn befürchten uns nicht. Ich stehe seit 2018 auf der Totenliste. Bestimmt nicht, weil ich Drogenticke, sondern Türken oder 20 Kilo Schuhritte.
And facing him across the cage in the red corner from Turkey, Johannes Sullivan.
Avec un peu de temps plus appliqué, fini par poser le flingue. Et même si tout l'album a fuité, je serai jamais dit tout ça. Beaucoup te pénètrent et peu t'inquiéter. On fait pousser la peur, on pousse pas les humains. Bibi la zipette même si je suis enrhumé. L'image de la cité, une bécane à une main, un tireur qui a coulé. On fait plein la presse, on agit et on parle après. Et c'est chacun son parapluie. J'ai mis la coca au frais, la pureté elle t'aime au prix. La pureté elle t'aime au prix. La qualité s'empare, le nord pas de Calais. J'envoie les méchants, je fais souvent les 100 pas. Avant de te canner, gros j'échange, je suis le miroir de mes semblables. Qui passent au palais, il me faut les donneurs, il me faut les responsables. Et ceux qui ont parlé.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we continue this fantastic undercard with 3 rounds in the 80 kilogram division. This Key 1 contest sponsored by Service Kings. Let's meet the fighters. Introduce him first. Fighting out of the blue corner, measuring 191 centimeters tall, official weight 79.8 kilograms. With a terrific kickboxing record, 8 victories, only 1 defeat. Representing Hannover's Lead Gym from Germany, Johannes Sullivan. And facing him across the cage in the red corner, he stands 180 centimeters tall, weighing in at 80 kilograms even. A perfect Key 1 record, 3 victories, no defeats. Representing Mystery Gym 1 from Turkey, Johannes Sullivan. Your referee in charge when the bell rings, Angelo Root.
rechte Knie! Rechte Knie! Johnny, rechte Knie! Jawohl! Nochmal! Rechte Locking! Hey! Zumachen! Und jetzt Jump! Schön! Jump! Schön! Johnny! Gerade Schläge! Komm in die Mitte! Schön! Hinterher! Rechte gerade! Schön! Zumachen! Zu! Noch nicht stolpern! Hey! Knie! Johnny! 1! Komm! Schön! Reinkick! Linke Reinkick! Komm zu der Locke durch! Knie! Schön! Weiter, Johnny! Komm! Arbeite! Schön! Nochmal! Schön! Dreh raus! Und Knie! Hey! 1, 2! 10 Sekunden! Hey! Hinterher! Hinterher! Hey!
final round.
Wieder lang. Und raus. Schön. Und wieder rausgehen rechts. Ja, genau so. Schön, komm. Gerade, jetzt schon. Hinterher. Lang, Johnny. Johnny, lang. Genau der. Schön, raus da, komm. Raus. Bleib lang. Rechts gerade. Wechsel springen. Jetzt zieht er Logik. Wechsel springen. Zieht er Logik durch. Johnny. 1, 2, go. Schön. Arbeite endlich, komm. Schön. Arbeite. Spring. Wechsel, spring. Jetzt. Warte nicht. Johnny, drück ihn. Voll Arbeit endlich. Johnny, jump. Schön. Johnny, jump. Jump ihn aus. Geh raus. Hey. Und raus. Knie. Wechsel Knie. Hey. Push zum Kopf. Push durch die Mitte. Johnny, push. Knie. Gerade. Jump. Hey. Zieh doch durch jetzt. Und jump. Johnny. Logik. Harte Logik. Geh raus da. Und jump. Ja. Schön. Uppercut. Und Logik rechts, komm. Harte. Hey. Logik, Junge. Johnny, Logik. Jawohl. Komm. Alles keine Treffer. Schön. Sieht gut aus. Jump. Und Knie. Schön. Weiter. Komm, einmal Attacke jetzt. Johnny, komm. Johnny, explosiv. Jetzt explosiv. Einmal explosiv, komm. Komm, schön. Genau so, schön. Gerade Boxen, gerade. Und raus da. Jetzt rein. Johnny, jump. Johnny, jump. Öfter, komm. Johnny, ein Backfist, komm. Ja. Schön. Genau der. Schön. Sehr gut. Jump, komm. Schön. Sehr gut.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 incredible rounds, we go to the official scorecards. All 3 judges seed about 20-28, declaring this contest a draw. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mixfight Championship presents 3 rounds of Key 1 rules. With our next contest brought to you in the 77 kilogram division. Brought to you proudly by our sponsors, Steel and Ozdemir. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, from Germany, Tadeusz Spiegel. And ladies and gentlemen, from Lebanon, Mohammed Ali Tabuja.
Bin von J.Joe Hess in den Playboy Mansion zu Billboard-Flächen in Millionenstädten. Mission ist brechen von fiktionalen Texten, den Swimmingpool-Exen, den Missgeburt-Rap-Hard. Was laberst du Glatze noch von UFC, wenn du in den Bullenwagen jumpst, weil du uns siehst? Weiß noch Sach wie Düsseldorf in der Nacht, 80 Jeeps, wie eine Büffelhorde auf Rachmorde geplant. Aber Schicksal wollte, dass du lebst, kein Ding, doch hört auf mit Deutschers Botschaften schicken. Oh ja, ich fick euch, Tag für Tag neu und nachmittags pumpe ich Kalim auf Heu. Haschwirtschaft läuft trotz Haze-Revolution, dank Age-Nebenwirkung und J.Joe Schlafstörung. Bitte halte dich zurück mit deinem Raftar, wenn Khatar an die Tür klopft, macht es Tach, Tach. Tach, Tach, alles oder nix macht. Tach, Tach, Aslaks treffen sicher. Tach, Tach, Khatar und Hafti klopfen an die Tür, es macht Tach, Tach, Tach. Tach, Tach, alles oder nix macht. Tach, Tach, Aslaks treffen sicher. Tach, Tach, Khatar und Hafti klopfen an die Tür, es macht Tach, Tach, Tach. Ja, das Schnapp bei Nacht im Audi A8 auf dem Asphalt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mixfight Championship in proud association with Steel and Ozdemir brings you 3 rounds of Key 1 rules. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 180 centimeters tall, official weight 76.8 kilograms, with a perfect Key 1 record, undefeated, 2 victories, no losses. Representing Team Harris from Germany, Tadeusz Spiegel. And facing him across the cage in the red corner, measuring 188 centimeters tall, weighing in at 77 kilograms even. Tonight, he makes his professional debut. From Fit for All Gym by way of Lebanon, he is Mohammed Ali Tabuja. Your referee in charge, Angelo Root.
Mixfight Championship 54. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Kassel, Germany. Thank you for joining us here for this amazing event as we are kicking off the undercard here, and literally these two kicking it off, starting with big kicks right away. My name is Daniel Austin here to call the action for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The match you're watching right now on your screen, kickboxing rules. Wait a minute now. Look at this. Referee stepping in already here in round number 1. And it looks like Tadej Smigok getting an 8 count early. That is not good news for him. First round of action, and already he's starting off in the hole. I did notice at the weigh-ins the other day that it seemed like Smigok was, he looked a little bit out of it. Maybe he had a rough weight cut, I don't know, but he did look like he was struggling just a bit, or maybe it was just my imagination, but looks like he's still in it to win it here, though. More strong offense coming by way of Mohammed Ali Tabaya. That is him, representative of Lebanon, in the red gloves. Tadej Smigok of Germany in the blue. As they tie up, it gets shoved back into the cage. All fights tonight, ladies and gentlemen, will be held inside the Mixfight Championship cage. And we do have a number of different disciplines for you, as usual. I mean, they don't call it mixed fight for nothing. We will see kickboxing. We will see MMA. We have a boxing match coming up next. And a whole lot more this evening, including a 4-man tournament, a big heavyweight MMA main event, and a whole lot more tricks up our sleeves. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, a big shot there. He really got his clock cleaned, and you could just see his legs just give out on him. All of the energy just flushed on that big shot there, and it looks like we're back to even in this round. Both guys have been knocked down in round number 1. And so just when you thought maybe Smigok was in trouble because of that knockdown, he turned the tables on him, gave him a taste of his own medicine. Back kick there a little bit off the mark. Take a look at the body, though, of Smigok, as he's got a big red mark on the left side of his body. Tries an overhand right. That doesn't connect. And there's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. A wild round number 1 here to start things off at Mixed Fight Championship 54. Want to thank everybody who's watching right now on the MFC YouTube channel. We've got just a few fights for you here. And then later on at 7 o'clock p.m. local time, that is Central European time here in Germany, we will begin the main card at 7 o'clock. You're going to have to watch on DAZN if you want to see the rest of the show. Well, it's been a long time since we've been here in Kassel. 2019 was the last time. But we are back. And this time, I believe, bigger and better than ever. MFC, in the past couple of years, has really been turning it up with some amazing events. Most notably in Frankfurt, but not only. See how these two guys are faring here after a short break. 60-second break here between rounds. And now they are back at it here. Remember, that round was pretty much even. You got to score that first round a draw, I think, because both guys were knocked down, which is going to mean that these next 2 rounds, assuming that we do go to the scorecards at the end of the fight, are going to be imperative for win. Somebody's going to need to win both rounds if they're going to take this fight. Otherwise, it could end up a draw. Or somebody's going to need a knockdown or something major in their favor. Looks like there's some blood. Is that blood on the chest there? Hard to tell. Could be. on Smigok.
Bleib dran, der ist durch. Komm, lass ihn sich nicht erholen. Aber locker. Step rein.
Hard leg kick. Smigok tries to fire back with the big left hand. Couldn't quite get it.
Schneid ihn den Weg ab. Bleib dran, Taddy. Du lässt ihm Zeit, sich zu erholen. Dran.
Tabaya
Genau.
trying to get some sneaky offense in there. And there's another low kick right in that same spot.
Die letzte Minute läuft, Taddy. Zwei Schläge.
And as I mentioned, it's worth noting that both guys look like the action is not slowing down. They're still throwing a lot of punches, and you can see that they don't quite have the same kind of snap, the same kind of fire that they had in that first round. And that's certainly because of the damage that was done in that first round.
Und die Faust hinterher nach dem Kick.
Attempt at an uppercut there by Tabaya.
Kick, Faust. Hinterher. Wenn abtaucht, kommt aufwärts. Geh nicht zurück.
Ooh, and
Taddy bleibt dran.
Tabaya tried to walk in with a knee that time. Couldn't get it. Hard body kick, though.
Und jetzt du.
And he's looking for that low kick again, and this time Smigok is wise to it,
Yes.
trying to check it.
Mann.
Back fist kind of ricochets off of his glove.
Schlag mit. Yes, bleib dran. Tiefer Schlag.
And that'll do it for round two. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. The new commentary position here in Mixfight Championship. I'll tell you what, I've always got the greatest seat in the house. Sometimes it pays to be the commentator. All the action right there in front of me in the ring. Got the fans all around me and to the sides of me. And we are back to action here, ladies and gentlemen, at Mixfight Championship 54. Inside the cage right now, Tadej Smigok of Germany and Mohammed Ali Tabaya representing Lebanon. Tabaya in the red gloves now, trying to turn up the pressure just a little bit more. Body kick goes in from Smigok.
Yes. Und dann den Weg abschneiden. Bleib dran. Du musst gar nicht schlagen, nur dranbleiben. Und dran und Brust. Fest. Mach dich locker und ran. Bleib dran. Hopp.
Touch of gloves, and we're back to action here. Low kick again. That's been one of the best weapons so far of Tabaya, has been those low kicks. He's really been punishing the outside of the left leg of Smigok. And he's got him up against the cage here, and there's nowhere to go as he starts to open up.
Der Klopper ist weich. Und dran. Sehr schön, mehr davon. Arbeite mehr, Taddy.
Low kick again, right hand over the top now. About a minute and 20 remaining in the fight here in round three. Remember, both guys were down, and at least on my scorecard, that's an even round. Round number two, close round. And so if somebody needs to really turn up the temperature here and make something big happen in round three, could it be Tabaya, who's got his man back up against the cage here. Smigok holding him, trying to limit the offense that he can do. Big swing and a miss over the top.
Ran, ran, ran. Hoch. Die letzten 30.
Oh, and take a look at Tabaya. Big, deep breath there, trying to get some oxygen into those lungs. Landed a good knee, though. It's really tough the longer the fight goes on when you have a hard round number one. It just makes the fight seem so much longer and tiresome. And look at that, he lost his balance.
Hol dir das Ding. Dauerfeuer, Dauerfeuer.
Crowd coming alive here for the final seconds, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We do go to the scorecards here, and look at Tabaya, absolutely exhausted. He tried to give his opponent a hug after the fight, and nearly couldn't even stand up. I think he just wanted somebody to lean on. Let's go back and take another look here, ladies and gentlemen. Some highlights from that third and final round. Ooh, that was a tough knee right there. Both guys gave it their all and left everything inside of the cage. Looks to me like at the end of the contest, Tabaya a little bit more exhausted than his opponent. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he is the loser here. The judges will decide that. And it does look like our ring announcer, Lee Thompson, entering the cage right now and will give us the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the official scorecards. 29-28, 28-27, and 28-26 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Mohamed Ali Tabuja.
Tabaya victorious here at MFC 54. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. We've got our next bout coming up in just a moment. Don't you dare go anywhere.
Sé que soy el loco que la coloca. Yo la conocí como orejita y sin ropa y ahora me aparece hasta en la sopa. Y ella quiere mi bolón en su boca. Sé que soy el loco que la coloca. Yo la conocí como orejita y sin ropa y ahora me aparece hasta en la sopa. Está como quiere, está ahí como yo quería. Una camisa se vende pero me la fía. Cuando me lo da tengo el guía. Es que tu paladar mi leche la conocía.
Well, coming up later on, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, we will be live and exclusive around the world on DAZN. We open up our main card with our MFC 4-man K1 tournament. But now we continue the action live on YouTube. 3 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. This contest proudly sponsored by Umbach Academy. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, from Germany, Marvin Staputes Schunan.
Next fight on the way, ladies and gentlemen. This one, a boxing rules matchup. 3-rounder at 90 kilograms. Staputes, we've seen him before here in Mixfight Championship. and has been quite successful. He's participated in fights that have been under many different disciplines. I guess he puts the mix in Mixfight Championship. In fact, he was victorious at MFC 52 in a kickboxing rules matchup with small MMA gloves, and that was pretty impressive, going up against a veteran fighter like Daniel Dorer, and just squeaked out a victory by majority decision. He's also fought for King of Kings, which is the kickboxing branch of MMA Bushido, which is teaming up with MFC here to put on tonight's event.
And his opponent, boxing out of the red corner, also from Germany, is Timo Schiller.
Young man came from hunting, faint and weary.
A local fighter from here in Kassel, and making his debut here tonight is Timo Schiller. 32 years old. He's actually older than his opponent, but does not have any professional experience yet. So at 32, I guess it's better late than never to make your professional debut. But this is going to be tough. This guy, I hope he's well prepared for this. I hope he's 110% prepared, because he's going to need it. A debutant going up against an experienced guy like Marvin Steputis, and quite well traveled. So let's see what happens here in this one. Could be a very interesting debut or a very painful one for Timo Schiller. Let's find out what happens.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we restart the action with 3 rounds of boxing live on YouTube and brought to you proudly by our sponsors, Umbach Academy. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner. He stands 194 centimeters tall, weighing in at 90 kilograms even, with an impressive record, 10 victories, only 3 defeats. Representing Team Harris, from Germany, Marvin Steputis Schunan. And facing him across the cage in the red corner, measuring 187 centimeters tall, weighing in at 89.55 kilograms. Tonight, he makes his professional debut from Fit for All Gym by way of Germany. His Timo Schiller. Your referee in charge when the bell rings, Murat Undercard.
And there goes the bell, ladies and gentlemen, ready for action here at MFC 54. This is, again, a boxing rules matchup. Steputis in the blue and Schiller in the red. Ooh, and Steputis got a nice right hand there from Schiller. Schiller getting right up in his face and keeping the pressure on. Steputis giving him something to think about with that right hand. Some good body work there from Steputis here early in round 1. Digging hard with those uppercuts as well. I get the feeling that Steputis is kind of guy who fight anybody. Doesn't matter what the rules are or where the fight is, what the discipline is, you name it, he's down to fight. Got to admire that. Some people, you know, they stick with one discipline
Konzentriert.
and they work hard at that the whole time. For some other guys, this is a fight is a fight. Sign me up.
Da hätte der rechte Haken gepasst. Sehr schön. Bleib dran. Bleib da.
Ooh, and he snapped the head right back with an uppercut, and he's got him in trouble here. Steputis nailed him hard with an uppercut, I believe. His nose looks to be all red right now. Does Schiller.
Nicht hinterherlaufen. Pass mit deinem Kopf auf. Pass mit deinem Kopf auf.
And again, a good shot there, a couple of good shots. Looking for that uppercut again. That is doing some serious damage here. So he had him up against the cage there for a minute.
Marvin, mach einen kleinen Step.
Thought the referee was going to step in, but he did not.
Das ist Quatsch.
Can hear some fans here in attendance cheering on Timo Schiller.
In die Mitte, dreh dich raus. Lass die linke
Fights
hoch.
for the Fit for All gym here in Kassel, who has a number of good fighters on the card here tonight.
Lass die Beine laufen. Yes.
Oh, and another hard right hand. His knees buckled that time on that right hand, and he clips the jaw when he's trying to get away. But there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide inside the MFC cage.
Jab raus, hol den Jab raus. Du baust auf den Jab auf, bitte.
And there's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Round one in the books. A very solid round there, I think, from Steputis. He really had him rocked a couple of times. Take a look at some of these highlights here. Those uppercuts were very damaging from Steputis there in round number one. Very tough weapon for him to use. I think Steputis there is trying to clear his nose, it looked like, and some blood coming out. So certainly he didn't come out of round number one unscathed either. And we are back to business here now, round number two. 3 more minutes on the clock here. This is a 3-round contest, ladies and gentlemen. Mixed Fight Championship 54 in Kassel, Germany.
Zieh die linke hoch. Fang ihn vorher mit dem Jab ab, bevor er in die Distanz kommt. Der Jab muss mehr arbeiten. Aus der Distanz. Nicht hinterherlaufen, Marvin. Und jetzt kommt Step, Step, Punch. Der läuft in die Gerade rein. Genau. Aus der Rückwärtsbewegung.
Looks like Schiller trying to get back to that strategy of his of being the aggressor, marching forward, putting on pressure, digs hard down to the body, and hits one upstairs. Steputis said it may have been in the back of the head. Couldn't tell from my vantage point if it was or not. Oh, and there's another sweeping kind of an uppercut there. Make it 2 from Steputis. Oh, and there's one right in return. A beauty. Then there's 2 of his own. Giving it right back now is Timo Schiller. Finally giving this crowd something to cheer about here. See, he's certainly got quite a few supporters in the house here tonight.
Und jetzt mit dem Jab stabil arbeiten. Lang, lang. Zieh die linke gerade zurück und dann die rechte irgendwann rein.
Ooh, and Steputis, though. Ooh, he caught an overhand right that time. And again, he's saying it was in the back of the head. I do not think that it was. The side of the head does not count as the back of the head. Side of the head, perfectly legal.
Aus dem rechten Step rückwärts. Step back, Punch. Noch eine Minute. Führhand über die.
Schiller now got him on the run. He tripped. I don't know if he slipped or tripped or what happened, but he almost went down to a knee.
Marvin, bleib konzentriert.
Schiller now starting to pour it on. Hard body work from him. Trying to get a clean shot, but Steputi's covering up pretty good. And another wild round, ladies and gentlemen, in the books here at MFC 54. As we go back and take a look at some highlights here. Some great action. And I think that Schiller, honestly, he made a pretty good comeback. I thought he took a serious punishment. I don't know if he rolled his ankle there or what happened, but Schiller's back on track here and making this an interesting contest.
Corners. Final round.
Round 3 underway here, folks. Final round. Remember, boxing rules in this one. And coming up next, our final undercard bout will be a K1 rules matchup, a ladies bout. So stick around for that one. That will be the final fight here on YouTube before we move over to the main card on DAZN, starting at 7 o'clock p.m. local time. It's about a half an hour from now. Still a ways to go here in this one, though. Still over 2 minutes, and anything possible, I think. It could be one round apiece here between these two. Or maybe the judges scored it 2 rounds to 0 in favor of Steputis, in which case then Schiller really has got a lot of work to do here. Either way, a knockdown could completely change everything. Ooh, hard shot that time. Couple of them going in. Big shots. One found the jaw. Really hit the jaw hard that time, did Steputis. Oh, and another one to the right side of the head. Steputis digging down deep now with whatever he's got left. But Schiller got him on the run again now. Boy, this is really a back and forth matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very close. This last minute and a half here will tell us everything we need to know. And you can see again more blood coming. I think it's coming from the nose of Steputis. Oh, and he ducked under that shot. Good reflexes. Oh, and that one hurt him. Creeping up on about 30 seconds left here, folks. Schiller got caught with his head down there. And at this point, when you've got to carry the weight, carry that heavy load, it just zaps your energy. You can see Steputis' nose is busted bad. Oh, now wait a minute. I don't know if that one caught him in the neck or what happened, but. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have gone the full distance here in this one. Congratulations to both guys. I'll tell you what, a heck of a fight. I didn't know what to expect from Schiller in this fight here, making his debut. But he really put Marvin Steputis to the test. This could be a very close fight, depending on how that these rounds were scored. I don't know what to make of it. I thought it's an even deal here. I had kind of had round 1 for Steputis, round 2 maybe for Schiller, maybe. And round 3 was pretty even. It's almost like a draw in my book. My book does not count, though, as far as the scorecards are concerned. Ooh, that's one of the best shots that we've seen. Steputis has a great uppercut. He's landed it multiple times in this contest. All right, our ring announcer Lee Thompson now entering the cage and will tell us the official word here in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this cruiserweight contest goes the full 3 scheduled rounds. So we go to the judges' scorecards. 29-28 red corner, 29-28 blue corner, and 29-29 declaring this contest a split draw.
Well, I knew it was close. Split draw. It's about as close as you can get. Each guy won a round, and one of the rounds was a draw. Very, very close contest. Very fun fight to watch, ladies and gentlemen. And we have got one more contest for free coming up next here on MFC 54 on our YouTube channel before we switch to DAZN.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we round off our undercard with a K1 contest, 3 rounds, matched at 55 kilograms. This contest proudly sponsored by Fit for All. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Germany, Samira Kinderman.
Samira Kinderman undefeated so far at 4-0, representing Germany. She's going to have a 9-centimeter height advantage on her opponent. Not to mention the experience advantage as well. Just 17 years old though, and her opponent much older than her. So should be an interesting contest here, this one under K1 rules.
Ladies and gentlemen, her opponent from Vietnam, Vy Mai.
Here comes Vy Mai, the opponent. 26 years old. That is 9 years older than her opponent. And when you're 26 and your opponent is 17, I mean, that's a huge age differential. Very, very big. However, she's one of the shortest competitors I think we've ever had here in Mixfight Championship. That's not a dig at her. It's just a fact. Represents the Temple Fight School here, which is the gym which Sefer Gotepe, the promoter of MFC, runs. There'll be several great fighters from that gym on the card here tonight. The first one is V Mai. This is her MFC debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mixfight Championship and MMA Bushido present this super bantamweight contest. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. She stands 159 centimeters tall. Official weight 55 kilograms even. With a perfect undefeated record with 4 victories. Representing Samonte Fight Performance from Germany, Samira Kindermann. And facing her across the cage in the red corner, measuring 150 centimeters tall, weighing in at 55 kilograms even. Entering the cage this evening with a record 1 victory versus 1 defeat. Representing the Temple Fight School from Vietnam, V Mai. Your referee in charge when the bell rings, Murat Idika.
And we're underway, ladies and gentlemen. First round, this one kickboxing rules, K1 rules here. 3 rounds of 3 minutes, and take a look at V Mai looking very aggressive here. And I think that's a good move from her. She's got a 9-centimeter height disadvantage to deal with, and she's gonna need to get in somehow and do some damage. Very busy hands there from V Mai. Kindermann looks very calm, very relaxed. Well, that right hand may have shaken her up a little bit. Shaken, not stirred. V Mai doing a great job here of cutting down the ring. I was just about to say how relaxed Kindermann looked, but look at V Mai now. She's completely changing the aspect of this fight here, getting up in her face just like that. She's got her opponent up against the cage and is teeing off. Oh, and Mai very explosive at times. I'd like to see a lot more movement here from Kindermann. Oh, nice foot right upside the head that time. And V Mai, welcome to Mixed Fight Championship. He takes her first big blow of the contest so far, as we're inside a minute now. MFC and Bushido MMA, ladies and gentlemen, teaming up here tonight to bring you this action. And there will be, for sure, some big MMA rules contests on the card here tonight in Kassel. Inside 30 seconds here. I think that if Kindermann's just going to hang out there with her back against the cage, she may not be so happy about how she looks on the scorecards at the end of this round. Certainly nobody knocked down. And so when we look at what happened in round 1, we can see what else happened. Who was controlling the cage was certainly V Mai. Who threw more shots? Who was more aggressive? V Mai. And who probably landed more shots? V Mai. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final round underway here. K1 rules. No, not third and final round. What the heck am I saying here? Round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm just pumped for this action here. I'm really... Whoa! There's a big shot. I'll tell you what, Kinderman doesn't land a whole lot of shots, but when she does, she really makes them count. I think Kinderman's reinvigorated here in round number 2. Vimai, though, trying to keep that pressure on. Looks like her hair has come undone. Sometimes you got to let your hair down. Here she comes with another flurry of offense. I think that she's just using pure grit and determination in this fight. Kinderman seems like the more technical of the two fighters. And that's probably why the shots that she does land, even though she's being very cautious about unloading, certainly doing a lot of damage. Well, wait a minute. She almost... Something fell on the canvas there. I couldn't quite see what it was. I thought it maybe was her mouth guard. And I hope the referee didn't throw that out of the cage. Could have been her hairband. Inside a minute here. And Vimai is going back to work here. Got her opponent against the cage, but this time Kinderman is ready for her. She seems to be a lot more active, and she's landing more shots, but she's got to get off of that cage there. She's got to move around the ring, use lateral movement, and don't just sit there and wait for your opponent to come after you. Footwork here, ring positioning, cage positioning, very important. Remember, too, Kinderman's undefeated streak on the line here. She's 4-0 coming into this thing. Ten-second clapper has gone. And that'll do it for round 2. Look at that side kick there by Kinderman. Pretty slick. Well, I could just see there from the body language in Vimai's corner that maybe your coach was telling her, look, just keep going with those punches. Boom, boom, boom. Just rapid fire. And honestly, that's what's been working for her. And here she's going, shit, that's exactly what she's doing. Rapid fire blows upstairs by Vimai. That's how I think she's going to win this fight. She's just got to keep going and going and going. The more pressure she puts on, the better. I think that she could frustrate Kinderman. And again, Kinderman falling back into that same trap where she's just sitting there with her back onto the cage. I like that she's using the knee, though, too, now. That could be a good weapon for her. Once Vimai gets inside, can put her in a clinch, and that'll stop her hands from going in upstairs, and then let her have it with a knee. And Vimai now with a knee of her own. Oh, she goes down. Is that a slip? Yes, it is. Good for her, because at this point in the fight, a knockdown would be detrimental. There's a good knee. Ooh, and she let her have it. I don't know if the referee gave the command to stop or not. There's a nice overhand right. Back against the cage again. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we start live on DAZN in about 10 minutes time from now. So make sure, if you want to watch the rest of Mixfight Championship 54, make sure you check it out live on DAZN. We have got a 4-man tournament for you. We have got a big heavyweight MMA main event, Simon Schuster taking on John Winter, and a whole lot more. Some big matchups here on the card tonight on Mixed Fight Championship 54 and MMA Bushido. So don't you dare miss it. Do the right thing. Go to DAZN right now and get the pay-per-view and join us for the very first show in Kassel since 2019. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We will go to the judges' scorecards. What did they like better? Did they like the rapid-fire punches and the cage control, the ring control of Vimai? Or did they like Samira Kinderman's maybe more accurate, more technical striking? Take a look at the Mixed Fight Championship Angels on the cage here. Well, I'll tell you what, nobody makes a show better than Mixed Fight Championship. I can say that. As far as the entertainment part is concerned, let's send it up to the cage here. And Lee Thompson.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the official scorecards. 29-28, 30-28, and 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Samira Kinderman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it here for the undercard. Samira Kinderman victorious here by unanimous decision. Do make sure you join us live on DAZN in just a few minutes, starting at 7 o'clock. Don't you dare miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube channel, and we'll see you on DAZN in just a few minutes.